5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the LMC cast, our monthly show. This week we have only 4 of us here. Sadly, some of us were not able to make it for varying reasons. But I have with me the random genius.
Hello.
Mr. Vanato.
Hello.
And supposedly Lakshmi did everything wrong, but he's also known as ShadowFox.
Ahoy, ahoy.
And I'm Earthheart, just in case. And today we are playing a game quite a few of us enjoy, called Sushi Go Party. This is a slightly more advanced version of Sushi Go. Sushi Go just has one set of cards. The party version has cards you can swap out for each of the different types of sushi and such. If you're gonna just buy Sushi Go Party because it includes all of the Sushi Go cards anyway. That's my advice, and it's still quite a cheap game to get.
Pray tell, what is Sushi Go Party?
So yes, we're basically all in a sushi restaurant, and the food is going round in a circle. So we all have a hand of cards, there we go, which have various different food items on. Each of the food items score differently depending on when you play it or how many of them you have. Everyone takes a turn at the same time. They put a card face down on the table. Once everyone's done that, you flip them over, and that's the food you get. Some of them activate there and then. Some of them activate at the end of your end of that round, and some of them activate at the end of the game. And then once you've done that, you pass your hand over to the next player. There is a function for this in this version to see if it works. So I'll try that before we manually do it. You hand your hand over to the next player as if it's rotating around, and then you pick a card from your new hand. That keeps going until all the cards are gone out of everyone's hand, and then the next round starts. You do 3 rounds. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. Simple as that. Today's menu includes Nigiri, which is in every game. They are just simple point cards. They score 1, 2, or 3, depending on what kind of nigiri they are. You have uramaki. The objective of uramaki is to collect 10 uramaki. So on the cards, there's varying amounts of numbers on them, and you have to make first one to get to 10 gets the most points, second gets less points, third one gets even less points, and the last one gets nothing.
So would that be, do you place those out when you get them to show that you have them, or do you have to just...
Yeah. So the cards are always played face up when everyone swaps them over, and it's just as soon as the first person hits that number, they automatically get those points rather than waiting till the end of the round. If at the end of the round you've not reached 10, it's then whoever has the most gets points in that order. Then our 2 special menu items are tea, which is at the end of the round, you get 1 point per colour of the biggest set of colours you have. So if you had 3 nigiri, and that's the most you had, you get 3 points. Plays better with some cards than it does with others. You then have the menu, which is you draw 4 cards from the top of the deck and pick one you'd like to play. You have eel, which is an appetizer. If you play 1 in a turn, you get -3 points at the end of the round. But if you have 2 or more, you get 7. But having more than 2 doesn't do anything, so you kind of just want 2. You have onigiri. Onigiri has 4 different shapes. Depending on how many shapes you have at the end of the round, depends on how many points you get. Miso soup, a favourite of LMC boss man Kevin. On your turn, if you're the only person that plays miso soup, you get 3 points. If someone else plays it, no one gets any points. And then desserts, which are only ever played, you collect them throughout the game, but they don't score until the end of the game. We have green tea ice cream, which is if you have 4 of them, for every 4 you have, you get 12 points. You just keep them to your side till the end of the game if you play them. I don't think we have a person who's going to start yet, so I'm going to go with who's the last person to eat sushi.
Me, because I don't remember when I last ate any.
Sorry, who was the most recent person to eat sushi, I should say. Because I can't eat sushi, because I'm pretty much allergic to it.
I would have last had sushi in London about a decade ago.
Ian?
Correct me if I'm wrong. But don't we play these cards all together?
Yeah, we play. All 4 of us play a card at the same time, flip it over, and then you rotate your hand.
So why do we need someone to go first?
Crows reminded me that I'm wrong. We had some sushi not terribly long ago,
This is a good point.
about a year ago.
I'm just used to having orders in the game.
That's
so
fine.
we're going to start off with the first round, and we'll probably do a segment between rounds or something.
So wanna sail into another toast to confine match a city overflowing loving voices are pretending publications of a lemony night deception. I'm trying not to go mad. Coulda aroma come and feed the brain in tune with stimulation reawaken inclinations. Don't know who's gonna go there today. I wonder if I kept trying then what can I be done onto the world? What can I be done? Looking in those dark little eyes, I decide I need to know once let your feet fall beneath. I get out to fight and now don't ever let go. The bright future knows to reach it even when the world is cold and full of rocket needed. Yeah, to love and be free for once. No, I cannot be holding no. I want it to be strong and I won't get to resume. I need to say the real me. You can see I live it at all. So let's imagine going no mistake, I slip it at all. And I don't wanna leave the truth as soon as saying it's right. And artificially believing and just saying it's right. I don't know what'll be and to believe this I wonder. Want to know the truth but I'm inside and under. Oh, spill me the tale. Oh, spill me the tale. Still we reside inside the dry, confusing big world. I make a wish alone, believe it, I just wanna be with you forever. Give me hope to be just smiling with you again. This giving feeling in my heart is shaking me within and begins to shout. Now you got to move, go make the way. I rewrite through the fragile little myself, go back into my own and reach it even when the world is cold and full of rocket needed. Yeah, to love and be free for once. No,
So, pick your card then.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay, I have played my card.
Okay, everyone flip in 3, 2, 1. Onigiri.
Okay, I have uramaki with 5 rolls, so I'm already halfway to the race.
oof. I've got some green tea ice cream.
So put that aside. You keep that till the end of the game. Doesn't get shuffled back in the deck.
I also went for some uramaki. Only 4, but that's only 1 less.
Right. Let's see if this button works.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
The only problem is I think it'll only go. Yeah, it'll only go clockwise round. So we're gonna have to go around the same time each time,
That's fine.
which is fine.
That's
no
fine.
worries.
Okay. Place your next card down then.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone flip in 3, 2, 1. I have more onigiri.
Oh my god.
I have more uramaki, and that is another 5, so I
So-
immediately get 8 points.
Yes.
I've also got uramaki, but I've only got 4.
I again uramaki with a 5, so I'm at 9. So next uramaki.
Uh,
So on
John,
the-
you're gonna like this next hand you're gonna get.
Oh,
I think I know what I'm gonna pass on.
yeah. Would I
I think
would
I'm
I
gonna go
just
for
happen to take
that.
this card in? Yes, I would.
sh-
So now I have to think. Does he commit and just go for the
Well, he needs at least 2 turns because 5's the max you can have.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everyone flip in 3, 2, 1. So, I've got tea. So that doesn't do anything till the end of the turn.
I have green tea ice cream. So that's my first of 4.
I've got green tea ice cream as well, so that's my second one.
I went for another uramaki and it was another 4. I chose a big card.
That's fine. You automatically gain your 5 points.
Hey, bling.
And then everyone rotates. I think this is my starting hand. No, one more
No,
to my starting hand, I think.
We're 1 away from that.
In which case, yeah, go for that one.
Locked
Try
in.
this.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Ah,
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
So both ShadowFox and the Random Genius have played miso soup, which means
No points.
both of them lose it.
so it's got. Is it gone or do we?
Yep, it's discarded.
Okay, let's just
Okay.
pop that.
Yeah, just put it next to the
Bit next to the
draw
deck.
pile at the moment.
I've got some green tea.
Whereas I have Squid Nigiri, which is just straight up worth 3 points.
I couldn't remember seeing any other miso, so I thought.
There's a fair bit of miso around, unfortunately. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that.
3, 2, 1.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Hey,
Hey.
That's worked out better for you.
Yeah, so I play the miso soup again, so that is worth the 3 points.
I don't want it.
I've got some
unfortunately, I think it's
umaki.
gonna
I've
snap
now
there.
doubled up to 8, so
Yeah, so
Nice.
you're going to get third place no matter what, because I'm just not
unless
boring.
I get nothing.
I played more Squid Nigiri.
What was good to
Because
get?
why not?
Why not?
I took onigiri because why not? Might as well. Something.
Okay, next card. I think that's everyone. Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I played another onigiri, so I now have 3 different types.
Umaki
I don't actually
myself.
think I've seen the 4th one in
That's my
rotation, so
third one, so that is 2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
Now, interestingly, Random Genius played menus, so
Yeah, I was gonna ask ShadowFox to say what his card was first.
oh, yes.
Oh yeah, salmon nigiri. So just a simple 2.
Okay.
So menu, draw 4 cards from the top of the pile and choose one of them.
I gather these are open.
That doesn't make a difference, does it really?
Because they're going to be shuffled
So-
back in.
We have miso soup.
Miso soup.
Miso soup. Eel.
Yep.
Oh,
And there's
okay.
that last nigiri. I'm gonna take the eel, actually.
Ooh, that's
Wise
dangerous.
decision, I think. So everything else gets
Actually-
discarded.
He needs one more eel though for it to count, or he's
Yeah.
in trouble.
I'm going to say he's going to be able to do that fairly easily.
Because if I recall from what are these just discarded or are these shuffled back
Yeah,
in?
these
They're-
miso
they're-
are
they're
discarded.
patching the thing
Uh,
out because
They're shuffled back in.
No, oh yeah, return the
Yeah.
rest.
So if I can
Okay.
recall what was in there, so hopefully this plays out. And,
3 cards left.
Yay.
yes.
Right, I'm 99% sure I know what Ian's doing.
Yeah, I think I know what he's got at his hand.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
What a surprise! I got an eel! That means
Yay.
I
As did I.
Nice.
4 green
Oh.
teas.
Doesn't
Oh,
count to the end
wow.
of the game though. So
Nice.
But still, that's 12 points in the bank
good.
at the end of the game. That's pretty good for first round.
Yeah.
ShadowFox has another salmon nigiri as well.
Doubled on the salmon nigiri. Not my favourite.
Oof, that's not a great hand.
Do I?
Yeah, this is not.
When it gets to these last ones, and it's like, you have a 50-50 choice, and what do you want?
Yeah.
I'll go to safe bet because I don't know what Ian's going to be passing me in a second.
Alright, 3. Oh no, Ian hasn't picked it.
No. There we go.
He's compensating.
3, 2, 1. I've got egg nigiri.
Same.
Miso.
I
This
have
is all yours.
some more uramaki, which doesn't really do anything.
And then last hands for everyone. Ah, poo.
Crap! I should have.
Miso.
Mother. God damn it!
Yeah.
Single
no.
eels all around.
You know
So-
what benefits is Ian.
And with that, we have the end of the round. So
Well,
we'll
let's
talk-
first explain what people got. So you got
As
the
is-
miso soup.
Oh yeah, I got a miso soup, but I was the only one with it, so I get 3 points
Hey.
technically at the end of the round,
I got more uramaki,
Which
which
made
means
no
nothing,
difference.
which
unfortunately.
means nothing. I end the round with 16 uramaki.
Me and John, on the other hand, both got 1 eel.
Yeah, we had a singular eel left.
I was
literally.
debating whether or not Ian had an eel left in his hand or not.
Yeah, it's like,
Ian had 2 eels when I passed them to him, I think.
yeah, I
Didn't have much of a choice.
I had 3 at one point.
Okay, so let's start with Ian because Ian's in front. Let's total up your scores. So you've already scored for your uramaki.
Yeah.
You got 3 for a miso soup,
Mhm.
and then you have 7 having 2 eels.
Yes.
Big boost.
Next up,
That is
ShadowFox.
a score of 18 after
Yeah.
the first round.
I had a miso soup, but I also had 1 eel, so that's +3, -3, so that's a net nothing.
Yep.
Uramaki points I already got. I had 1 onigiri, so that's 1, and 2 salmon nigiri, so that's another 4 on top.
So you're up to 10.
E.
Ein.
Okay, I have 1 egg nigiri, so that's 1 point. I have 1 eel, so I lose 3 points.
And that's it.
And I've got. Well, that doesn't count later. does it?
Don't score that till the end of the game.
That's
End of the
fine.
game.
I shall
So-
hold on to these for later.
After his 2 points from his uramaki, Ein is currently on 0.
It's actually... if he goes backwards, does he go all the way to 59, or does he...
No, it doesn't. Okay, so I have a similar situation to ShadowFox where I've got a miso soup, but it's cancelled out by Neil. I'm still on 0 at the moment. But then I have 3 different onigiri, which is 9 points.
Not bad.
Big no.
Plus 3 extra points because it's... Well, it doesn't matter if it's squid or onigiri.
Key.
Sorry, the nigiri or the onigiri, they're both free, so I get an extra 3 points from that,
That's
and then
for
I get an
tea.
extra 7 points from all my nigiri.
Which puts you
Puts me on 19.
Ooh.
just 1 ahead. You've managed to get a little bit.
Okay, so now everything other than green teas get shuffled up. So I'm going to sort that while someone does their weekly, monthly games and TV shows.
So, and you're
I'm down at the bottom.
you got some catching up to do. How about you catch us up with what you've been doing?
Uh,
That smooth segue.
Yeah.
God damn, John. God damn it. What have I been doing? I've been watching the new Beastars.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of fun. A little bit. I want to say slightly darker than the first season, but I haven't watched the first season for a year.
I don't think it's possible to be much darker than that first season. That first season was pretty darn grim.
They're both pretty good, grim. In their own ways, they're pretty grim.
Yeah.
It's like, ew. It's like... You expect something light and wholesome from something that's very anime. No, it's not. Not even remotely.
Not with the social issues of herbivores and carnivores living together.
Especially when the carnival's
Sounds
got
tasty.
meat.
Or lots of eggs, as it was determined in the first season. Good protein in eggs.
True. And
So-
there's also all the relationships. It's like, ugh. It's like a minefield.
Yeah, so like the end of the... I'm trying to think, what happened at the end of the first season? End of first season... Sorry, probably some mild spoilers, but...
It's a year old.
Yeah,
You've had warning.
People still complain about spoilers from Final Fantasy VII, so I think it's worth mentioning the fact that there may be spoilers.
People still complain about spoilers about Star Wars.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But what was it? First season ended off with, what was it? It was Legoshi.
Nagoshi and Haru was saved, and Lewis was left to his fate.
Yep. And not a pleasant fate.
No,
At least that's how the first season frames it.
yes, and the mystery of the high school killer was still unsolved, wasn't it?
It was. They do delve into it during the second season, but I won't spoil much on that.
So you can probably go into a bigger spoiler cast next week or so, or next month.
Next month, spoiler cast.
It's like a
Last
podcast.
minute spoiler cast. There we go.
Isn't that just Need for Speed, though?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or the crew. One of the two.
Fast and Furious.
Family.
Faster and Furious.
Family.
No, but was that? What else have I been watching? I've been watching Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. The new season came out, and I almost forgot it did. Which, unlike Beastars, it's a lot more wholesome.
Yeah, I've never watched that one. So what's other than the obvious bit in the title? what actually is that like about?
It's pretty much I'm trying to remember now off the top of my head. Pretty much a Japanese setting. One person working in IT, and they've got like a dragon that turns into sort of a dragon / maid sort of person hybrid, and tries to live with them. That's pretty much the gist of it.
So living with a dragon maid is literally.
Pretty much it.
Literally the title.
Is she a hoarder?
No, surprisingly no.
Oh, it's not very dragony.
Well, she's also a maid, so it's combative instinct between the two.
Gotta clean it, but clean your hoard.
And then she's Toru, which is the dragon maid. She's pretty much a bit over the top with trying to do certain tasks.
Hoarding the ability to clean? I don't know. This one's on my list as one that's been heavily recommended to me that I do want to watch at some point.
Yes, I'm aware that even Ian's been recommended it.
Yes. Did you start watching it, or did you not get to it yet, Ian?
Not got to it yet.
No, sorry, yeah.
The thing is, I don't have any of the services like Netflix or anything, so if I'm going to watch it, I need to actually go and buy the DVDs.
It's free on Crunchyroll.
Again, don't have a subscription to Crunchyroll, so
You don't need a subscription. You can just watch it without one.
Provided you don't mind the ads.
last time I tried it did require me to have a login, so
It's
I know.
only the latest episode. They have a week off. They do. So if you
I mean, to be honest, I'm in no hurry. I've got literally a pile of DVDs behind me at the moment, which are like, yeah, you bought all of these. You've not even touched them yet.
Touch him now.
No, that's too far. I can't reach it from Yeah.
So much to watch. So little time.
I've got the entirety of Samurai Jack to watch. I've got the entirety of Futurama to watch.
Oof.
Ooh, Futurama's a good one.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take a while.
it's gonna take a while. Yeah.
So I guess it's a weekend.
It's true.
When do I have time on a weekend?
Apart from watching those two, I've been trying out that Pokemon Unite thing.
Oh yeah,
I know, John, you've tried it a little bit at least.
I've done the tutorial and nothing more.
But it's very much a simplified MOBA, and it's bringing back memories of Dota 2 on the Rage.
Are you getting quite angry
It's
with
like,
it?
now it's like you got teammates, and they're not thinking. It's like,
The Switch is not good for communication. And MOBAs generally don't have much communication to begin with, so...
I mean, if you work with a bunch of friends, you could do it over Discord. That's one thing.
I mean, yeah,
If it's randos, it's like you're out of luck.
That's something we should try. Is try playing a game as a actual squad and see if we can't get
Survive.
something going. Yeah, it's like what Pokemon have you? Because you start with like a basic few, and then you can buy like one or
Yeah, you get like 3 to choose from, but they also gave out some freebies because it's a release.
yeah. Like was it the
I think
lightning cat? What's that one?
Zeraora.
Zeraora. You got that one. You got a lower Ninetales as well as a login reward, I think, for.
Only
Yeah,
logged in the once.
yeah, there's Crustle from 5th gen if you do certain objectives over 7 days.
Yeah, I got like I'll be honest, I got to like day 4 or day 5, did all those, and then I haven't actually touched it again.
I'm on day 6. The only thing left I need to do to unlock him is just get to level 13, but that's a bit of a grind.
Yeah, there's.
It's like,
And this is the thing. I tried it once and then I was just like, I don't have time for this.
I mean, for the
Does this mean I'm the smartest of everyone here because I've not actually played it?
Probably yes.
Probably.
It's, the thing I do like is that it is like the games are like 10 minutes long tops. There's no hour long, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because sometimes
But for me, it's a bad thing because I like it when you try and break down things and get to the end and break that instead of being time limited.
I do end up in. It does feel a bit sometimes like I've been in situations where it's like you're in the lead. I never know if I feel like I'm winning or not.
There's no point thing at the top like saying this is the score at the moment.
Yeah, it's like every so often, I think every like 2 minutes it goes. You're slightly behind. You're slightly ahead. It's neck and neck, or you're
majorly
winning.
behind. You're struggling.
Yeah, like I have no. I feel because I can feel like I'm doing well in my lane. But I don't know what's going on up top, and then look at top, and like we're just getting slam dunked on, and it's like, oh.
Or it's a case
no.
of
Oh, no.
you're down by yourself, and you got two of them in the middle coming at you, and then the other lot are all up top, and you try and communicate to them like, I need assistance, and none of them come.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like, God damn it.
So who's your like favorite character so far? Then?
In quick battles, I like using Zeraora.
All right. Zeraora seems to be a very strong one.
I like using him in the quick battles because, well, it's easy, like 5 minutes.
Just to say, isn't he supposed to be like expert difficulty to use as well?
He's a
Yeah.
speedy melee or
Yeah, speedster
Attacker
melee.
melee.
Yeah, so you got speedster, attacker, defender, support, all rounder.
That's the 5 ones, and then there's like range or melee.
Yeah, range or melee. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of support as a lower Ninetales is classified as an attacker, but is also totally a support as well if you play it differently. But there's one of those things which like trying to tell people I'm playing this as a support character. They don't know. They don't care.
That's the worst. It's even worse when you got like you're forced into a certain role and you've only got a few Pokemon unlocks at the time. It's like, we need a defender. You've only got one, and it's not one you're good at.
Yeah, it's like they give you at least one for each role. So it's like you think you start with like a slow poke or a slow bro, or a slow king, something or another.
Yeah, it's like Slowbro, Snorlax are both defenders.
Yeah,
I think
I will
Crystal's as
say I played because playing mainly as support as what's the grass support, the puffy one, the
I think that's from. Oh, I don't know which gen that's from. I can't remember.
Jumpluff?
Not Jumpluff. No, it's either 6th, 7th gen.
I don't know, but I was playing a game and like we had a Snorlax and the Snorlax was pretty much just sitting outside their spawn and just I'm just healing it up. It's healing itself up and tanking all the damage, and they couldn't leave their base.
Eldergross. It's an 8th gen one. That's what I was
Elder,
thinking.
that was it. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
There's like some big like dandelion.
Yeah, it was so fun, just like tanking everything. Just like, yeah, we can tank here forever, and our team's just doing their thing, and we're like winning. It's like cool.
Yeah, like,
It's like there are combos that you can get of these Pokemon that just work. But again, it's partly to do with communication and trust and.
Yeah, it's like Zoro is my go-to for quick battles when I can get a hold of him. I dabbled between Cinderace and I think it was Slowbro for the standard. Because I like using Cinderace because it's a quick, easy attacker and actually do quite well. If I'm forced to use something that's non-attacker because we need another option, I'll bring out Slowbro purely because I can use telekinesis and just hold the enemy at the mercy. It's like I got him, someone can hit him quickly.
No, yeah, we'll have to try getting some games together.
Something to look at, yeah. Other than that, I finished off Ratchet Clank and that was about it.
What did I have to ask you something on Ratchet Clank?
Go on.
How do you feel like the ending was a bit rushed?
I feel like they could have had more worlds before the ending.
I definitely feel after the. I'm trying to do this without spoiling too much, but when the second villain finally shows his face,
Yeah.
I feel like everything after that feels a little bit rushed.
It does a bit, yeah.
It's a shame because it is decent. It's definitely the best Ratchet and Clank we've had in a while.
Yeah. I think we just spoiled slightly from the older ones having a lot more to do, I think.
I think it definitely peaked with A Crack in Time.
I think I'd not played that one. That was on the PS3?
No, that's yeah.
Yeah,
because there wasn't a new one for the PS4.
I definitely haven't played that one then.
Yeah, Crack in Time. So you have played Crack in Time, haven't you, Ian?
I have played it. I have beaten it. I almost completed it. I love that game. It was such a solid game.
I think that's definitely from the ones you've played. That's definitely the highlight. Would you say?
Either that one or Ratchet & Clank 3. I think Ratchet & Clank 3 just has a special place because it was the first one I actually sat through and completed, but it was still so put together, so varied. Nefarious is just fantastic.
Nefarious is by far the best villain they've done, although he's in.
Yes, especially with the glitches.
To be fair, all three of the best ones, it seems Nefarious is the villain. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought? But yeah, no, I love I loved playing through 3. I loved A Crack in Time. So I am looking forward to playing. Was it Rift Apart?
Yes.
But you need to get a PlayStation 5 first.
Or come down and visit one of us, and then we'll just spend the whole weekend letting you play it.
You know I'd do that.
Hi, I'm here to play Ratchet and Clank. Well, I'm not here to visit you. Here to play Ratchet and Clank.
What about this D&D session we set up? No, Ratchet and Clank. Unless I can hit stuff with a wrench, I'm not interested.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do D&D in my place anyway because there's no table. If you all want to sit on the floor,
We'll do it Japanese style, cross-legged on the floor.
So things seem stable. It's beginning to all make sense, but on the periodic table, equilibrium ain't that tense. So you double every playbill. You've been living as a main event. Live a life on red carpet. You can't be surprised when you ask where the rug went. When it's pulled out from under your feet, launching parades to confronting defeat. Jumped in the rain, unfamiliar streets, but there's nothing to gain by admitting you beat. Maybe it ain't quite as grim as it seems. Don't get to choose or lose clues you inherit. Over the face in the mirror you see. Together you've got the tools to repair it.
Might just be a long backs with a wrench. I was sat on the bench, now I'm back with a vengeance. Smash my dimensions, a ratchet suggestion. Mechanical emperors should cash the pensions. Graduate from the school of harder knocks and the grade A plates and the carbon knocks. When I take straight aim with my blaster shots, the reports say rain was about to bust.
When realities collide, it's appealing to think there's green on the other side. While you're wielding the sprinkler, the world's what you make it your fate's not ingrained. Every crack in the paint, still a piece of the picture. Every crack in the paint, still a piece of the picture. Look past the pieces and you'll see there's more adventure to seize. Don't believe it, then you're thinking one-dimensionally. So this world is not the one that you intended to be. But a rivet's what you need when things might tear at the seams. It's your turn to revolt in every turn of the bolt. Take the world on your shoulders, then turn it to gold. When you've crashed into fragments of all that you know, well, you're far from alone. We're just a rift apart. A rift apart. We're just a rift apart. A rift apart.
So it seems your outlook can be warped. Whole schemes cut off lights and jean shorts. Keep tracking them down on the heat source leads. In a keen source means a machine source. Keep breathing, it's all gonna pass in the season. Believe in a call and a flash in the pan and release it. Let a thought stop with a dash, and you leave it all looking real small in the past. A shatter bomb to your artwork can make it feel like your heart bursts. It's hard to know what to start first. Each step becomes a departure, and you may feel like a drifter. Resist a place in the mixture. Is this a crack in the rifter? Another piece of the picture. Another piece of the picture.
Look past the pieces and you'll see there's more adventure to seize. Don't believe it, then you're thinking one-dimensionally. So this world is not the one that you intended to be. But a rivet's what you need when things might tear at the seams. It's your turn to revolt in every turn of the bolt. Take the world on your shoulders, then turn it to gold. When you've crashed into fragments of all that you know, well, you're far from alone. We're just a rift apart. A rift apart. We're just a rift apart. A rift apart.
There's one thing rarer than raritania. That's a fate that don't seem alien. No matter how long you've been on that grind, lives from fans, ways of derailing. Any info bot will say the same again. If a legacy's planting seeds, you'd better believe I'm leaving these enemies in leaves and geraniums.
No chance may choose our canvas, only we can paint the hues. But your flaws don't mean you're broken, they're just deeper shades of you.
Combination of Sagan and Bob Ross. No mistakes when replating the cosmos. If things seem grey, it's the start of a gradient. Can't make hay without raking the compost.
Dimensions fragment and the shards reconnect. You'll find you're not defined by the past they reflect. Leaving one world behind can be hard to expect, but you'll work out in time a new path in the next. When your reality cracks, it can feel like forever. Trapped in the gaps as the pieces are severed. If you feel you could lapse, all you need is a tether to that team at your back. You can keep it together. Look past the pieces and you'll see there's